Hi, my name is Elizabeth Hudetz, and I live in Fort Collins, and I want to be your next mayor. Fort Collins needs to think of itself as a city of communities, each community having a unique thumbprint. We need to get to know our neighbors. One wonderful way to do this is with a community garden and community colonies of bees. Why would we want bees? Well, it just so happens that now bees are on the endangered species list. That means humans are on the endangered species list. This is serious. As a city, we can address this problem, and we should. Every school needs to have a garden. So many children have no clue where their food comes from or what it even looks like in its most natural form. Every community needs a community center and a bus stop. I was on the transportation board for 4 years in Fort Collins when they first had one. And one of the things that's important for us to do is to get people out of their vehicles. Our system currently has been geared towards serving the people who use it, which is predominantly CSU students. I went to the National Center for Atmospheric Research in Boulder about 2 months ago. They had a wonderful presentation on air quality in the Front Range. Turns out we used to have some of the best air quality in Fort Collins in the whole country. Right now, we're number 10 for the worst air quality in the country. Kind of shocking. And that actually is specifically for ozone. Now, ozone is to your lungs as sandpaper is to your skin. And this is what we're breathing right now. We can't see it, and it happens gradually enough so we don't notice, much like the frog who starts out in a cold pot of water on the stove and someone turns on the burner and it gets a little warmer and a little warmer and the frog doesn't notice. He could actually jump out at any point, but it's warm. All of a sudden, he's cooked. That's kind of what we're looking at. We need to be aware of this. It's not a small thing. Anyway, when I was at the Center for Atmospheric Research, I asked them at the end when we had questions, what could a city council do that would help the most with the air quality along the Front Range? And they said, you need to make sure that people who live there can work there, and the people who work there can live there. And you need public transportation that will get people out of their vehicles. All of this is very doable. Currently in Old Town, people are experiencing congestion, which gives us pollution. They're having trouble finding parking places. I have some solutions to these that I'll go into on another video, but I just want to make this short and kind of sweet. My focus is, yes, our health. Sustainability in the natural form, not just financial and business sustainability. While those are very important, we have some people on City Council who focus on that. I don't feel we really have enough focus on what we're breathing, what we're drinking, the things that are changing our air quality, the things that are affecting it. Every decision we make has a ripple effect, a long-term effect, that goes just not even to the end of our lives. It's going to go to our children's lives, to their children's lives. We need to be aware of this. Right now, our decisions feel like they're mostly short-term, and they're great for business, and they're great for the financial aspect. But we don't need to get rid of those, but we need to incorporate some long-term thinking in this. That is one thing I will bring to City Council as your mayor. I appreciate your time. The elections are April 4th. It's mail-in ballot. You need to get it in no later than April 1st because on April 4th they count the ballots and tell you who the new mayor is and the new City Council people are on the 4th. I have a website and a Facebook page. Please look for my first name, Elizabeth, the number 4, Mayor Fort Collins, all of those spelled out completely. That's my Facebook page. The same, Elizabeth number 4, mayorfortcollins.com will take you to our website. You can make a donation, which would be wonderful, because we are not the incumbents, and we don't have a whole lot of funding. So we would appreciate that. And you can also get to know more about what I will bring to the table as your mayor. So thank you for listening. I look forward to doing more of these, and happy Valentine's Day.